With Christmas just days away, you've probably got most of the presents, have a good idea about what food to lay on, but what about the drinks? Well, if you want to impress friends and family with fabulous cocktails, Mark Jennings, the founder of drink delivery company Shaken, he says making a good cocktail can be as easy as making a good cup of tea. Now, he's here with his top tips of how to mix up the best ones. Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Where's the cocktails? Where's the drinks? I thought we were going to have a nice drink together.
Well, if it's a little bit later in the evening, maybe.
Oh, OK, fine. I do like an early drink. But Mark, come on, talk to me a little bit about what we could be doing, what we should be thinking of cocktail-wise this Christmas.
Absolutely. Well, one of the best tips I can give you for making cocktails during Christmas is preparation. It's exactly the same way as you prepare for a big family meal over Christmas, but often cocktails are left to the last minute with the kind of ingredients that are, in the fridge or in the cupboard. So the best thing to do is to prepare, look up a recipe in advance. Obviously, I would say maybe check a Shaken box out. But a top tip, as I say, is to prepare and also think about things that are easy as well, particularly when you've got a lot of people coming round.
And when you say preparing, it's all about good ingredients. Good ingredients can make a big difference to
Huge
cocktails?
difference, absolutely huge difference. Think of it as a way sort of Italian cooking. Simple ingredients done really, really well makes all of the difference in a great cocktail. And that's very much the same for mixing great drinks. There's, of course, you can take what you have to hand, but the better the ingredients, and often the fresher as well, the better the cocktail's going to be at the end.
And how do cocktails work? I mean, do they work the same way wines do, in that you want to have a certain cocktail for certain meals, certain times of year?
I think it's very personal. There are all sorts of guides that will tell you martinis for a certain time of the day, or rum punches for a certain kind of mood. The best cocktail is the one you've got in your hand that you're enjoying, and particularly if you've made it yourself, you're going to have all that sort of better experience, I think, with it. But there's often a real hurdle to getting into great drinks, and that's having both the quality ingredients to hand and a little bit of the knowledge available to you to make them. So anything that can get you up to speed more quickly, I think, is going to help.
So what's a good cocktail, would you say? Christmas round the corner, what would be a good one for a party?
Well, there's all sorts of different cocktails that come out at this time of year, but I'm a big advocate on something which is super simple. You can kind of mix up in a large batch. I would say a rum punch, a festive rum punch is a perfect one.
Oldie but a goodie.
Well, this is absolutely it. Something as straightforward as apple juice, bit of sugar, ginger cordial, a cinnamon stick. Heat it up on the stove for 5 minutes, let it simmer for another 5 minutes, and then don't forget, put the rum in right at the end, a healthy dose, about 40 mils, and that will hopefully warm up any cold Christmas days.
Now, what about non-alcoholic cocktails? I actually don't drink, so when I have people coming round, I've got to lay on, it has to be good entertainment, and I really want to try and still have, nice cocktails. What would be a good idea for something like that?
So this is a really big trend at the moment, trying to make sure that everybody enjoys a drink and there's no one feeling that they're forced to have alcohol. My strong recommendation is go for big, bold flavors. Like elderflower, for example, works really, really well with soda. A lot of citrus as well. There's some really great guys you should look to. Ryan Chetty, Mr. Lion, one of London's top bartenders, has some incredible non-alcoholic cocktails in his books, and I'd highly recommend having a look there. But it does take a real skill to put those together, rather than just kind of taking a standard cocktail and taking out the gin. I think a little bit of preparation again in advance is going to get you well on your way.
And this is what your company's all about, isn't it? Just trying to find the best ingredients and give people a chance to try cocktails they might not really have had a chance to try.
100%. Making cocktails at home can be scary. Often people have tried and failed in the past, and it can be expensive as well. So what Shaken does is put together all of the key ingredients in boxes, and every single month send them to members across the UK to explore whole new cocktails and hopefully new fun experiences.
Oh, OK, good ideas. Lots of things to think about there. And Mark, next time you're coming on, just bring out a couple of cocktails with you, yeah?
With absolute pleasure.
Especially that elderflower one you're talking about, yeah? Look, really good chatting to you.
We sure will.
Thank you. Thanks.